Why capacity is the key to strategic planning success. About this time of year, the strategic planning season, a lot of leaders of organizations get hung up trying to anticipate the future. Weirdly enough, such a preoccupation almost always ends up producing strategic plans that are guaranteed to generate dismal results. Why? Because it's not events that will shape your future next year, it's how your organization reacts to those events that matters. No matter how prescient you are, you still have to marshal the right response to future events when they occur. Let me put it this way. 2020 forward vision is no guarantee of future success. What will the market do next year? What will my competitors do next year? How will the economy fare? What new technological or legislative or social events will impact our industry in the next 12 months? These and the thousand other questions that all of us use to start the strategic planning process are perfectly well and good as just that, starting points. The mistake comes in how we respond to the answers. Usually, we respond to anticipated future events by detailing specific actions our organization will take. So far, so good. Most leaders of organizations are intelligent people, so these questions and the answers that we come up with are usually tenable, reasonable, sensible. So where's the problem? It lies in the next part. When it's time to execute those planned actions, we discover, too late, that we simply don't have the capacity to do so. This capacity deficit can be caused by any, some, or all of three factors. 1. Time. What the cool kids these days call bandwidth, as in, I don't have the bandwidth to do this, the rest of us call time. We often write strategic plans in blissful denial of the fact that almost everything contained in it is additive to schedules that are already filled to capacity. Result, when it comes time to implement, there's simply not time to do so. 2. Ability. Even when we allow for the additive impact of strategic plans by adding headcount or dropping other initiatives that aren't producing positive results, consideration is rarely given as to whether or not our existing team has the skills required to effectively implement the plan. Note that this doesn't necessarily imply that your team isn't competent. It's often the case that the skills, knowledge, and/or experience required to effectively implement a new strategic plan are simply different than those required previously, and there's no guarantee that our existing team possesses those new skills. 3. Fit. This is where I see even the strongest plans fail, even in the hands of a very strong team. Place a visionary plan in the hands of a processor team, for example, or processor-generated plans in the hands of an operator team, and you have a recipe for ineffective implementation. So before you call cut and print on next year's strategic plan, ask yourself this one vital question. Can your team actually execute it? Have you considered time, ability, and fit? What about you? Do you have a capacity deficit in your organization? Let me know in the comments below.